on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So back to the top of the order. Now here is Tim Raines. 1 for 3. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Marcus Grissom. 0 for 3 in this one. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 33.
And now Larry Walker. A couple of walks and a strikeout.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
1 down, base is empty. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. On the ground, Bichette fires to first on the run. Got him! Nice play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Burr, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Gary Carter. Oh, right to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
So the tying run at second. Fouled off down the right side. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Coming around third is Guerrero. He'll score and then tie it. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up.
Now
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Burr won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
Number 45. Tommy
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And next is the designated hitter. He's already homered in this game. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Man on second, 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they scored 3 times to even it up. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Tyler Heineman.
High in the air, out to right. Guerrero moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. There's a strike. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And the slider just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Misses outside, ball 3. Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Shortstop.
And down to shortstop, Bo Bichette.
He definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back.
Leading
All
off,
set to start
third
the ninth in
baseman,
this
number
one. Now the third
29.
baseman. Number 29. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the count is even. Grounds one to short. Bichette slings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting number 3.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year. It's 5-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Now it's the shortstop.
Fell on the mound. This is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Nance sets, fires.
That's a ball.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Alec
1-1.
Manoah getting ready to go. Bastardo also throwing. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. That'll make it out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays.
for the Jays, Chad Green.
Number 57.
He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Green.
Base is empty, one away. Now Tim Raines. Base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He
Now
was
batting,
ready to
number
swing it
9.
on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So a man aboard. Stepping in, Marcus Grissom. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw. Save.
Now batting, number 33.
That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Now a chance for Larry Walker. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back, and
Number
on the mound
38.
is the closer, Eric Gagne.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Anthony
Leading off for the
Santander
Jays,
digs in now.
Left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to
Ernie
perfection.
Clement.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gagne, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. That misses.
Oh.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. And that just
Ball.
misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty
2
good
and 2.
pitch on the outside corner.
The Blue Jays trailing by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
So those can be pretty fun as an
Now
outfielder.
batting,
Got to
the
put it
right
into
fielder,
his highest
George
gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Springer
1-0.
at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That one finds the corner. 1 and 2. One strike away. In the air on the infield. Drifts towards it. And that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, professional on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to pop.